Boom! What's up, YouTube? Murticus back here, bringing you guys another Prius video today. Just want to go over a little update, what I've done to the car, what my plans are, stuff like that. So many rock chips. It's 150,000 miles, and it's dark color paint, so you can see it through a lot of it. Even the bumper's pretty, beat. But I just applied this Meguiar's, I believe, Meguiar two-step headlight cleaner. I gotta like wash it off. It left some residue right here, but I'll wash it off. But yeah, let's get in the whip and go on a little cruise. I'm gonna just say what I've done to the car. I actually just got done changing the spark plugs as well as the PCV valve on this car, so it is running pretty good. This is like a completely new neighborhood. Done a video here before if you have checked out my channel, but I just want to go over basically like what my maintenance has been on. I currently have, let's see how many miles, 169,000 miles, which is honestly nothing on these cars. I'm in a Toyota Facebook group chat. Shout out to them. I mean, a lot of those people on that forum really have great information, especially if you're an owner of one of these cars. But let's just go off really quick. First thing is definitely oil changes. Every 5,000 miles you'll get a maintenance or service soon message right there. I actually have a video on how to disable that. I haven't posted it yet, but I will show you. But there's like a maintenance required light that will pop up every time you start the car, and that happens after 5,000 miles. So oil changes, super cheap too. I mean, compared to like my 3 Series, everything on this car is way cheaper to maintain. And luckily, knock on plastic, but none of the window regulators have gone bad. I don't think that's really an issue on this car. It was a weird thing on my BMW, like the rear window regulator went off, but as you can see, I got both of them working. But this car has been such a pleasure to own and drive. So the next thing I want to say, I just did spark plugs at 169,000 miles, so pretty straightforward. The only thing that kind of sucks is you have to like take off the fuel injector plugs, and you have to take out the air box. But if you just remember, it's only, I believe, like 4 10mm bolts that hold like the harnesses together, and the air box was only like two bolts. And you also have to take the relay box off. And honestly, I feel like anyone could do it. I looked up a video online. There was one that was pretty good, but he didn't show you how to put it back together. I kind of lacked on filming the process, but I will say it was like my first time, so I don't want to film myself like messing up. But I'll just like kind of tell you throughout this video that I would rate that one probably like a 7 out of 10, especially if you're like a novice mechanic. For me, it was pretty straightforward. You just got to make sure everything's torqued to spec, especially the spark plugs. I believe this the gap on them, they're all pre-gapped basically. I believe it was like whatever, just like it was just 1.0, whatever that measurement was. I don't know if it was millimeters or what it was, but the spark plug gap, I don't really worry about that too much. The PCV valve, I will say, it was stuck to the engine block so tight. I literally I had to like Arnold Schwarzenegger pretty much pull that thing. Like I was just like I was like making noises and all that. But I got it off. That one's probably gonna be hard, especially if you like I want to say that thing was probably on there like 80 pounds, 90 pounds, maybe even 100 pounds of force. Like, that literally took all my strength to get the PCV valve off. But that helps with the burning. Like, if your car burns oil, I'd definitely replace that. Luckily, this car kind of burns oil, but I'm gonna check now after that I replace the PCV valve. I mean, it just feels better. The car just drives better. Definitely not complaining there. But other than that, I want to do suspension, but at the same time I'm trying to get my money up. I really want another car, something fast. But you know, that's for another day. But anyways, some other consumables that I had to use: cabin air filter. That one I definitely recommend replacing, especially if you use air conditioning in your car. That was pretty easy. The weird thing about it is it's like, I guess it's like a, you know, like not like a common air filter, so it was a little pricey. It was over like 30 bucks. I want to say like 25. I guess you can get it a lot cheaper if you buy everything online. Everything online is cheaper, but you just gotta wait like a couple days. And my cabin air filter, I wish I had a picture of it. It had like leaves, like I feel like it had bugs in it. I don't know how. It must have got sucked through like the AC unit. I don't know how, but that thing was disgusting. Oh man, it's beautiful outside. I'm gonna go right. But like I was saying, cabin air filter for sure. I just cleaned the mass airflow sensor as well as the throttle body, all in the same job when replacing the PCV valve and the spark plugs. I've definitely noticed like much more like smoother response for sure, in terms of acceleration. But this car is not fast by any means, but it just feels a little bit, you know, smoother than it did before. It definitely was misfiring. I could tell for sure, and it was, you know, having lack of power. So that's one of the reasons why I changed the spark plugs on the car. But yeah, brakes are good. I gotta do the rear brakes. But other than that, this car, it just goes. Like, it just keeps on trucking. And you know, it's something, you know, it makes me as an owner very happy and pleased. Especially coming from a 3 Series, that an older one. Anything German over 100,000 miles, I honestly, unless you have like a lift, a full set of you know, tools, like literally, I mean like a full set of tools, like everything, you know, like to work on a car, that's the only way I'd do it. Hopefully I get to a point where I could, you know, possibly get a garage with a lift. I'd love to work on some European cars, even Priuses. I mean, these are great, cheap. Like, I you know, you can get these for under 10K all day. 10K will give you an extremely nice example of this. But even the ones over 100,000 miles, I mean, like, it's still a good buy in my opinion. Like I said, I'm on this like Facebook Prius group, and I see like 300,000 miles, original transmission, original. They even I don't know if they're lying, but they be saying the original battery too. So it's like, I'm like, dang. But I'm assuming that they definitely kept up with the maintenance. But yeah, I gotta get over. But yeah, this car, green battery, it's a happy Prius. I gotta make a name for it. I don't know what we're gonna name it, but I'll call it Bertha for right now. She reliable old Bertha. But like I was saying, guys, I just want to make a little quick video. I hope everyone's doing well. You know, if you're new to this channel, please like this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Verticus is out. Peace.